I'm Paul Perkins with your check of your ag weather. This late afternoon, thunderstorms developing in north central Nebraska, track to the south and across the western plains to the east. Storms could be severe in northern and western Nebraska from this late afternoon through midnight, and areas farther south and east from this evening at 7 through the overnight. Hazards are golf ball size hail, wind gusts over 70, and a tornado. Areas along and west of a line from O'Neill to Grand Island and Holdridge are in an enhanced risk of severe storms, a level 3 of 5. All other locations in a slight risk, a level 2 of 5. After storms become spotty or diminish tomorrow, thunderstorms from a stronger disturbance develop in the west and track east late tomorrow through the evening. Southwest and southeastern Nebraska, along with much of Kansas, are in a slight risk of severe storms, while the higher enhanced risk is in much of central and eastern Kansas, along and south of I-70. Total rainfall from both waves of storms is expected to range a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. Highs bottom out in the low to mid-80s on Wednesday before Friday and Saturday highs in the upper 90s to the mid-100s and widespread heat index readings over 100. In the long-term forecast, warmer than normal temperatures very likely for Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through early next week before a slight cooling trend of seasonal to slightly warmer than normal temperatures late next week through June 29th. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall this weekend through June 29th predicted to be slightly above normal. Key weather factors impacting the markets include widespread rain for the U.S. and Canadian prairies and dry patches in the Black Sea region, China, and Australia. Although active weather persists the next few days across the central and eastern U.S., rain becomes less widespread as the week progresses. 5-day rainfall could reach 1 to 3 inches in many areas across the eastern half of the U.S., with locally higher amounts possible from the Central Plains into the Great Lakes. As rain diminishes, heat expands eastward with late week temperatures topping 100 on the plains as far north as Nebraska. Extreme heat continues in the southwest, but cooler air accompanies spotty rain across the northwest. Additional rain moves through Canada or the northern plains this weekend, some of it heavy with severe weather through much of next week. Towards the Canadian prairies, the rain a major benefit after dropping crop readings from recent dry weather, especially in eastern areas. For the Black Sea region, the very dry south and east saw mostly spotty and light rain over the weekend. The rain is too late for wheat in the Black Sea region, while corn still needs much more rain. Cooler temperatures for the Black Sea region later this week and weekend could help to reduce the crop stress. In China over the weekend, scattered rain favored corn and soybean areas in the northeast, while wheat areas on the North China Plain saw less rain. The drier weather in the North China Plain helping out with wheat harvest. Double crop corn and soybeans in China need more moisture, and widespread rain the middle of this week is expected to build soil moisture and keep temperatures from getting too stressful. Australia saw spotty rain over the last week, but many areas are still too dry for winter wheat establishment. Limited rain through the end of the month expected to favor Western Australia over the driest areas of the south. With your check of ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.